Hello everybody and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. As you can see, we're already open and everybody's quite busy. We're quite busy actually in store as well. We're going to get a lot of customers today, so that should be good for our money because I want to try and get the next product license today. We're going to have to buy another fridge to do so because I think 3 of them are sodas, and just come here and check the computer. 3 of them are sodas. We've got a sugar to go on the shelf, and we've got some more coffee as well. That's fine. That's the one we're going to go for. We need £5,600 to do so, so we're a long way off, but we have been making around 3,000 to 4,000 per day, so we're maybe not as far off as you think, but yeah, things are going quite well in here. I think I'm going to open up and do a little bit of work myself on the tills now. I've been helping the restockers. Could probably do with an extra restocker, to be honest. But to do so, I am going to have to buy the next storage, I believe, because I can't actually, unless I use the mod to cheat and get one in. What are we doing here? 72. Unless I get another one to cheat and avoid having to have the required shelving racks to unlock the final restocker. We can't actually have him yet, so we'll see. Why are you waiting there? Are you being overly polite? You are being incredibly polite. I take it, well, she does have a big shop. You do get that in real life. Big shop. Oh, you've only got one item. Do you want to go in front of me? Very, very kind. If you weren't paying by card, I'd knock some money off for you, but you can't actually put the incorrect figure in the card machine. I didn't actually know that until about an episode ago, and I typed it in wrong. I had no idea you couldn't actually do the card machine wrong. I don't know why you can't. You can do this wrong. Very much. 65p. Up to 2,200. I think by the end of tomorrow we might get the new product license. We might have to forego restocking a lot. How are we doing product-wise? Let's have a quick look while we're quiet. Guarantee somebody's going to come now. Let's have a look. Everything seems to be in the white. Yeah, we're doing really, really well here. I think if we just get another... He could be going back with a box of that. Let's give that a second. That was potatoes. We'll get another potato. Get another 2 boxes of that sugar. Maybe one more keg. A couple more flowers. This flour sells out very quickly. Or it seems to of late. Ah, I haven't changed the prices today. I have not changed the prices today. Let's go and do that. I think they're going to handle the rest of the day for us. So we have Uncle Ben's long grain rice, or Riz, as it is for us. £4.10. What else have we got? We've got lasagna is down as well. Go for £15.15 for this. As you can see, I am a professional. This is our 116th day in game, and I'm changing the prices 20 minutes before we close. So, as you can see, born to do this. Corona Extra isn't actually Corona. I need to change the name of that because I swapped it round for something else. That's Heineken. So the Heineken needs to change. I need to change the name in the file for that. I tried the Corona here because I thought, well, I'll have Amstel and Corona, but it's a green bottle by default, so you end up with green Corona. It kind of looks a bit like some washing thing or something. It does not look drinkable, let's put it that way. So I went back to the Heineken, but I didn't change the name back to Heineken. Anything else? We clear? I think we're clear. Yeah, I think we're clear. We're almost at the end of the day as well. I'll reopen just to get the last of these customers out the door. I did see that there's another mod that you can put stuff on sale now as well, which is coming in the game. Which I think it's better. It sounds better than it is. It doesn't actually alter anything. It alters the customers in store. So if, for example, the customers that are in store and I had Haribo's or Cadbury's for sale, they're more likely to buy those items if they are already in the store. But it doesn't actually draw in more customers through the door. So it's a good way of emptying a shelf. But at the moment, it doesn't really change the game that much. Unless, I suppose, you put your dishwasher powder on sale. And then maybe it does. Because that's a high ticket item. Maybe you'll get more people buying that. And it's still quite expensive compared to, say, beer or Sprite. Something like that. Maybe you'd earn more money that way. I've not tried it yet. I might look at it in the future. But we'll see. I'm hoping that the developer brings an update out very soon anyway. It's actually been a couple of weeks, and for this developer that's like going a whole year without an update. So I'm imagining the next update coming from the dev is actually going to be gameplay related. It's not going to be bugs or anything. It's going to be a proper gameplay feature, which is why it's taking a little bit longer, I'd imagine. These are spares. I'll have a look and put them on the shelf in the morning. Let's see how well we did. 65 customers. We lost money because we bought a lot of stock at the end of the last episode. I've not done anything in between. But we made good money today. Heineken keg is down. So Heineken keg. That's gone a long way down from 27.90 to 22.70. 75. That's... Wait, we're making a loss on that. I'm not making a loss on that. We're not making a loss. That's the first time any product has gone, right, we're going to make a loss now. We're not making a loss. I'll drop the price. So we're competitive, but we'll put it at 25. If they don't want it, they don't want it. We're not making a loss. That's the first time in... I've played this game now for over 40 hours. We've done 115, 116 days in store. That's the first time that the market value has ever tried to put me at a loss. Interesting. I don't know if is that a thing or has that just gone wrong? I've never noticed that happen before. We can charge... We'll charge 5.20. We're slightly over because we're losing out on the keg now. What else was there? I wish there was a tab here as well. I spoke to somebody in the comments and they said about, you know, having it stay on the screen until you've cleared it off. Brilliant idea. Also, have it here where it's on a tab or something and you just have it live. Maybe it will do one day. We've done those. That keg is annoying. Don't know if it's clashed with a mod or something, that keg. I thought there was a third item. Maybe not. Because that says unit price 18. I don't know. Maybe there's a clash there. Because I don't think the game should ever make you sell it for under. Although maybe that is a gameplay mechanic that's just not been working up to this point. There's been no updates. I think that is it, isn't it? I think that is it. Ah. Kellogg's Cocoa Pops. I knew there was 3 things. Have a look then. Cocoa Pops... $6.90. That's a bit steep. $6.90. The Cocoa Pops, nearly £7. That's what I said in the last episode. Because I've switched it to pounds, some things now are ridiculously expensive when you compare them to the actual price here in the UK. I mean, obviously things have gone up a lot over the last year or two. But there are things within this. Like, you would never pay £13 for sugar. Never. That's a ridiculous price. And I know it's the same in dollars, but you kind of don't notice it because it's in dollars. You just play the game. So, all right. Does anything need buying? If we refill all, how much would that cost? 2,500. A little expensive when I have a product license I want to buy. So we're going to not do that. Fortunately, we have to do all of this manually. So that's a bit annoying. We're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, which is fine. We'll buy a Windex. We're okay for toilet paper. 10 is not a bad number for our stock. Anything crying out? This flour, because this flour is always crying out. Though we've got a lot of that on the curb, haven't we? For some reason, it didn't go on the shelf. The only problem I now have is remembering exactly where this flour is. I think it's around here somewhere. There it is. It's nice to have a full storeroom, but remembering where everything goes. How many are left in this box now? 2. Can we put them on the shelf? It's over here somewhere. Aha, we can. Well, we can get one on the shelf. We'll put the other one there. Come back later and put that on. Oh, what else we got? Potatoes. I did get the packaging for this, just to see what it looked like, really. So we now have potatoes for frying, or for fries, I suppose that means. I did not do French, so I'm not strong with it. Where did I put the sugar? There. How are we doing? Good morning, madam. What have we got today? Some Haribos. 74. Could you imagine? £74.80. I suppose she has some other things as well. So I only popped in for sweets. 74. What have we got here? Sushi, some water, plenty of rice. Oh, he's buying everything. Look at this. Bulk buying. £9.80. £59.45. So we're getting towards that product license, so we should be able to afford that by the end of the day. Might buy. So there's 3 types of soda. We don't need a whole one for Sprite, do we? That's just crazy. We don't need a full one for Sprite, so I might just buy a little fridge. So if we buy a fridge A. One second, I've just put my fridge in place. That about there somewhere. I'll serve this customer. Oh, come on. First of all, who would pay £100 in this country? We don't even do that. You'd have to get 2 £50 notes you'd have to give me, or you'd have to give me 20s. Either way, you could have paid for your shopping in a less amount. That doesn't even make sense. $88.50. You can't pull that. I only had a $100 bill trick on me now. That's not possible. 16 pounds. 28.65. I am thinking about when the store gets a little bit bigger, because the one thing in the mod showcase video I did, if you saw that, I had the store at its maximum, so I know exactly where it goes now. It goes all the way to that wall. It goes quite a way that way as well, by another couple, 2 or 3 maybe that way. It is quite a bit bigger than this, the store when it's finished. And in that video, when I was showing off the smaller storage, you know, the 5-tier shelves and the half shelves and things, putting them on the ends, I'm thinking that I'm probably going to do that and be tempted to do that. Sort of buy the tills and maybe flip the tills the other way around, like I did in that video. We had it like more of a proper supermarket, so all of them face like mine do. All the way along there, by the door. So we can have them start the other side of the door all the way down there. So your customers come in, they queue, they walk down there and out, and then they come in this way and they just walk into the store. Sorry about that. Future planning. So I think I probably will start to go towards the design I had in that video. Obviously more filled in. If you saw the video, I only had a handful of shelves just to show things off, but the layout I kind of liked. Alright, we've got 6,000. We could buy the product license now. But we'll wait until just to make sure we have enough money to cover any emergency stock. But I think we'd be fine. It's £20.30. £1.50. You wouldn't think that would make that much difference, and even though one of the things is wrong because we don't have a pound note, it does make a difference. When I look in here now, it adds up in my head a lot faster than it did when it was dollars, even though it's mostly the same coinage. It's an odd thing. I think it's just because you get used to seeing it in your day-to-day life. It becomes more of a thing. You look at it and you just immediately know what change to give. Strange. You wouldn't think just having a pound sign would make that much difference, but for some reason it's making a little bit of a difference to me. And the only thing when we do buy the next license is where I've got one rack. That should be enough, shouldn't it? To get everything on. I think we will need to expand the storage. Or we will. After that, that is the final rack, and every other space is filled, I believe, or just about filled. So, don't think there's anywhere on the floor. Still, there's a space there, and a space there, and a space there, and one there. Apparently, there's a keg there. Restockers must have put it. There's the odd space here and there, but I think we'd be better making it a little bit bigger in there. There's a mod for that as well. You can have that bigger than the final size, because the final size isn't actually much bigger than this. It goes to maybe about there. There's one where you can go upstairs as well. There's some upstairs storage, which looks really, really good on the thumbnails. I've not downloaded it because I don't really need it, but just the look of it, having like an upstairs storeroom, looked quite good. Two vodkas and some veal. Strong stuff tonight, isn't he? 2 bottles of vodka. Plenty of coffee for the morning, sir. £104.35. I think that is it. I think that's the last customer over there. Is indeed. Right, that's that done. Products found expensive too. Oh, that's the kegs. Well, I'm not underselling the kegs. £4,000. I'll take that. Okay, so the prosciutto is down and the veal. So that's that. Why is everything going down? This is not good news. There's the veal. 11.50. Things are going down, but they're going way down. It's not just like a few pence, is it? Everything is pounds difference. What was the other thing? Veal, yep, we've done that. Eggs 4-pack have gone up. Well, that's something. At least something's going the right direction. Eggs 4-pack has... Well, it says it's gone up, but we were already charging more for it, weren't we? I thought we were charging 3 there, and now we're only charging 275. We'll probably miss that on a different day. We've been getting away with it. Haribo Star Mix has come down as well, just to make our misery complete. What is this going to come down to? Are we giving it away now? £5, which is admittedly a bit steep. £4.50, which is still a bit steep. Not many kids are going to be able to get their mums and dads to buy these, are they? At £4.50 a bag. I know they're heading that way. I'm not actually sure what they are in real life now, but that's ridiculous. Anyway, I think we can afford a product license, so let's go ahead and do just that. So, management, licenses, we're going to get this one. Purchase. Just buy 2 of everything. So we've got some One for the shelf and one for the storage. There we go. £371. I'll take that. Take that off so there's no charge. Put that back on so we don't mess up like we've done in a few previous videos. Oh, we got first some Pepsi. Now, what are we doing here? I'm going to pause the restockers so we don't end up with any shenanigans going on, since we can. So where would Pepsi? Does Pepsi go in its own fridge? What else have we got? We've got Pepsi, we've got a Fanta, I know. And we've got this thing, Robica. I couldn't find anything for that. There's, in the textures, there's a Dr. Pepper, but the Dr. Pepper would end up being that colour, and that just didn't look right, so I'm not going to go with that. So at the moment, there's nothing for that. Got a Fanta. Are we going to actually... Do we need another fridge? There's a different Fanta somewhere. Oh, there it is. So we have... I think Sprite and that. I think we're going to need another fridge, you know. I think we probably should have had a double fridge after all. So if let's see. I don't know how big this is going to be. Let's have a look. We have a double fridge. I suppose I could have just bought another single one, couldn't I? In retrospect. I could have bought another single one and put it somewhere else. We'll try that. So in here, we'll have the Pepsi. That can go across... Might as well go across 3 shelves. Like that. Get rid of the box by pressing T, which is very, very useful. Right. Do we want... I think with the Sprite... We could put the Fanta in here. There's a bit of an odd shade of Fanta. Very odd shade. I'm not actually sure what that is. That looks like... Is that Russian Fanta? Not Popkia or something? It's just the orange Fanta, isn't it, basically? It's more similar to the Fanta we have in the UK, colour-wise, and this one looks like the orange Fanta that you have in America, which isn't orange. So we've got Fanta, Pepsi. We could put that down there, really, couldn't we? And leave the Sprite alone. Unpause the restockers. Let's put that down here. There we go. Let's do that. I was going to split the Sprite, but we'll do it like that for now. We'll change it round in future. Does mean, however, we have a spare fridge. Could sell it. Could squeeze it in there. Don't really need it yet, that's the problem. Put it there, though, couldn't we? Nothing for it. It's a bit tight by the checkout area at the moment. Put it over here. That on there. Get rid of that box. Put it there, maybe. It kind of looks like it's in the middle of nowhere, doesn't it? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll cut our losses with it. I won't cut our losses with it. We'll just put it... We'll put it... outside. Somewhere. Let's put it... Where can we put this? I want to put it somewhere where it's... I don't want it... It might interfere with the restockers if we put it too close to that, but... We'll put it there. We'll leave it there. Nobody's going to touch it anyway, so it's fine. Let's go and find some room for these. And I think that will probably get towards the end of the video, isn't it? So, Fanta. More Fanta. As products change, like if better ones come along, I will swap them out. It's not It's not that much of a difficult process to swap products around, really. It only takes a couple of minutes, so... coffee. I'll have to go up there somewhere. Put the other one on the shelf yet. What's this? Ah, this is the sugar. Darren Sugar. I've got this this Daddy Sugar. This is what they have in... It's out of the French pack. I didn't know what this was when we first got it. Apparently it's Daddy Sugar. I still don't know what that is, but I got the official packaging just to have a look at it. But I still don't know what it is. Maybe we could just get away with one Pablo's. And put this up on there. Do we need double Pablo's? I think we can get away with one Pablo's. Doesn't sell as well as it used to. Get rid of that. That on there. So we've got Darren and Pablo's. Sorry, you were bringing some more Pablo's, weren't you? Right, let's go and try and find a space for this Pablo's. Or did he just put that here somewhere? Where did he just put that Pablo's sugar? I don't know where to put Pablo. Where's Pablo live? I don't know where Pablo lives. Sure, it should be over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Right, standing right in front of me, as always. Blind as a bat. You know, until I started making videos, I used to think the same as what all of you are thinking. It's like, it's right there. How can you not see that? Was he stupid? And you start making videos, so you're talking to your audience as well as doing the game. And things just do not... They're not there. You cannot see them. Somebody could say, you know, I'll give you £1 billion if you can see that. And it's right there. And you think, well, he's going to get £1 billion. No, I wouldn't. You would not get the money. It's absolutely impossible sometimes. You just cannot see for looking. It is a real thing. I didn't think it was a real thing, but it happened to enough people I used to watch on YouTube, and now I've started doing videos for myself. It happens to me as well. So it is a real thing. YouTuber blindness is absolutely a real thing. I don't know what causes it properly, but it's a real thing. The disease. Right, I think that will probably do us. We're about restocked. We've had a good day. We've got a new product license. We need to get some pricing on the go, and that will probably do us. So our Fanta will cost £2.60. Our Pepsi will cost £2.80, so slightly more than Coke. Interesting. 10p more than Coke. I wonder if that'll affect sales. Could be £2.60 as well. And finally this can be £3.20. We need to do the coffee, don't we? That I've not put on the shelf. Just took it with me and didn't actually put it on the shelf. Where can we put this coffee? Don't really want it there. That's more my alcohol section. Don't really want it this way either, though. I could put it there across the way from that, but that's... I think we'll just have to bite the bullet and put it here for now. Our Law Espresso. 13.24. That's expensive, isn't it? So Law, about £4 more than Carte Noir, and similarly the Nescafe. So that's the expensive stuff then, from Papua New Guinea. I think that will do today's video, though. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you leave the video a like. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you for another video very soon.